Hey guys, it's Denver, Missy Valley, Paramount. This is my first, the #1 attempt at impersonating another drag queen who is Raven from RuPaul's Drag Race. This is kind of what I've come up with. Her eyes are a little bit bigger than what mine are, and I unfortunately made mine smaller because I messed up on the one eye, so I adjusted it on the other eye. But, that being said, the lips are great. I don't actually have piercings, so I've just added a couple diamonds and then her beauty mark as well. For the first time, it's not that bad, I don't think. But I guess you will be the judge of that, since you always are anyways. And I hope you love it, and remember all the products used are listed on my blog, and as are step-by-step instructions, although they are in this video as well. This is not a speed tutorial, this is actually a verbal tutorial. So if you want to see a tutorial on how to get this look, then definitely keep watching. Start kind of right above where my natural brow starts. I don't want them too high. I'm going to draw above my natural brow. And I'm going to keep in mind the line here through the pupil looking forward, because right there is where the arch is going to be the tallest. And then she kind of comes out more straighter out here. Now her bottom line is curved, and then she kind of comes almost up on a little bit of an angle here, and her top line is almost even with the bottom line, but still straight, and then here it just comes straight down. I'm taking some primer. I'm applying this everywhere that I need it. I'm taking my foundation, I'm applying this all over my face. If you don't want to use your fingers, you could use a slightly damp sponge. To even out the coverage, I'm going to dab it everywhere. Before I set anything, I am taking my darker foundation color and starting right about here, the hairline. I'm going to come down, not as low as I normally do, and I'm going to come right back to the center of the ear, and I'm just going to come almost straight out. So right here, she has quite a strong contour. Also, she darkens her temples here from about her eyebrow over. Wrap this around up here. Now she contours right from the edge of her jaw, coming this way, straight down. And then a nice little angle right at her cheekbone there. And I'm just going to very lightly buff that in. I don't want to bring that down my neck, and I don't want to bring that up onto my face. She also contours right at the tip of her chin here. And the very last place I'm going to contour is my nose here. Now she brings her contour in very, very, very tight at the edge of the nose here. Lastly, for the foundation layer, I'm going to apply a light color to the inner corner of the eye here. Now she really concentrates her to this V. And if you need to blend the nose down again, make sure you do. I'm going to apply a tiny little bit of that right here. Go ahead and set everything with a colored face powder. I'm using a colored one because I want everything to blend. Once your powder's on, go ahead and brush away the excess. Kind of in a buffing motion, just in case you miss any, it'll transfer. So the first thing I'm going to do is take Cork by Ben Nye, and coming up just above my eyelid, coming into my eyebrow crease there, and then down right over top of the lid on the outside corner, so it should go straight down. And you don't want to bring this up very high out here, it should be in almost a straight line. And then also, I'm going to round this out so that there is no line on any angle of the eye, and I'm going to bring it underneath the eye 2/3 of the way. I want to leave the inner corner because her inner corner is normally really, really clean with just black on the waterline. I'm taking Vanilla by Ben Nye, and I'm going to apply this all over the lid, and then I'm going to kind of sculpt my crease a little bit more. Now you don't want a solid line, but you want a kind of a blended line there. Also, I'm going to apply this right underneath the brow bone here. Using a thinner brush, this is just a paddle brush on its side, I'm going to start to really define the crease that I want here. Once again, it doesn't have to be solid, it actually shouldn't be. Now her inner crease is quite dark here, but you also have a line of white right there as well. Darkness doesn't come right to the nose. It kind of ends kind of right past where that brow ends. And I'm going to bring this underneath as well. Using a black liner, I'm going to etch in that line there, and then I'm going to smudge it out. Once again, following that straight line here. And then I'm going to wrap this underneath the eye on the lash line, 2/3 of the way in, not any longer. And just down a little bit more on the outside corner. And also wrap that around to the upper lash line here. And now we're going to tight line right to the inner corner, and also the whole entire bottom line. With no powder on your brush yet, go ahead and blend out all those lines that you just created, blending more upwards than downwards. But we really want a nice solid dark, very dark base for the black to stick to. Go ahead and set all of that black that you just put on, being sure to blend it out a little bit more just so it feathers slightly. I'm using Makeup Forever's Aqua Liner, and I'm taking this to right past the inner corner here, and I'm going to bring it up on quite an angle here. And likewise, I'm going to darken this line here again just by tracing it ever so slightly. I'm going to curl my lashes. Go ahead and apply your favorite lashes. Once the lash glue has dried, take your aqua eyes again and apply this over the lash band. Lastly, for the eyes, apply your favorite mascara. We are going to contour the rest of the face using Blunt with MAC. We are going to contour the rest of the face using Blunt. To contour, I'm going to create almost a line coming straight out here, and then I'm going to lightly blend it up. And I'm going to very lightly blend it down. And then using a finer detailing brush, just kind of right closest to the bottom but not quite at the bottom, I'm going to draw quite a harsh line and blend it out. To highlight, I'm using Vanilla. The lips for her are huge and round, so you definitely want to make sure you emulate that. So I'm actually going to come out on the corner here on kind of an upward angle, and then down below is quite big as well. I'm going to deepen this in the inner corners. Using an angled liner, I'm actually going to sharpen those lines. And this is with a really deep dark burgundy color. I'm going to lightly bring this color in. And I'm going to build up the burgundy color so it actually takes over that of the brown color. I'm now going to take my lightest foundation and apply this to the center. Also creating a false natural lip right up here. And blend in with the burgundy. One last step, I am going to add a tiny little bit of blush, kind of right here. And the very, very, very last step is I am taking Mirror Gloss in I'm Perfect. And that's everything. This was fun to do. For the first time impersonating another drag queen other than Shannel. I love it. I think it's great. I hope you do as well. Make sure you leave all your comments and suggestions below. Subscribe if you want to see more. And most definitely, thumbs up, like, and watch my channel for as many new tutorials as you can. Anyways, until next time, I hope you all have amazing days.